YouTube. What it do? This is HxnchxTV. You now tuned in to my latest drop. And if you made it this far, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. And just know, your time here is highly respected and greatly appreciated here on this channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Now, I just came from downstairs and I watched my wife helping my daughter with her homework. When she finished, she got on her phone. I watched my stepdaughter, she's in high school. When she finished her homework, she got on social media. My son, he's down there playing on the PlayStation. Their little cousin that's over here until his mom pick him up, he's down there scrolling on YouTube. Then it just hit me. Boom. Drinking from the water hose, playing hide and go get, throw 'em up, bust 'em up, two-hand touching the road, chilling on the green box after school. If you know, you know. Playing board games, reading books, riding bikes all across town to go to your girlfriend's house, going to the pool, knocking on people's doors at night running, walking to the park with your friends to go play basketball. All of this made me realize that we are the last generation on earth to know what life was like before social media. Wow.
Whew. Talk about nostalgia, right? Man, I'm gonna keep that shit a bean. I would trade all of this social media, internet shit back to have those days again, man. I would. I really, really would. Like, I was born in 96. You know what I mean? So I was coming up. When I was growing up, you know, social media was like fairly fucking new. You know what I mean? I don't think social media hit until like 2009, 2010 when the Facebook and MySpace shit popped off. But well before I was even able to get on all of that shit, I experienced everything this brother was talking about. And shout out to Big Duke 13, man. He's a YouTube content creator. He got dope content. If you got some time, make sure you go check out his page at Big Duke 13. But anyway, I experienced everything this brother said, man, and it hits like no other. You know what I mean? I remember waking up at 7:30 in the morning, maybe earlier, going straight outside, you know what I mean, and meeting up with my friends, knocking on the door early as hell to see if they could come outside, and we had just roamed the city all day. Like, we wouldn't come home until, like, we was ready to come home type shit. Like, I remember we used to have, like, this flipping crew, you know what I mean? We called ourselves the Daredevils. And it was like 8 to 10 of us. It was a lot of us, you know what I mean? And I was probably in like 4th grade or whatever the case may be, 3rd grade. Anyway, you know, we would get up every day and literally just go to the recreation center right across the street. And they had a big ass open field and we would just make that field our playground. You know what I mean? We would just do backflips, cartwheels, front flips, back handstands, boom booms. You fucking name it, we did it. And we would do it all day. Especially when the girls came around. Especially when the females came around, let me tell you. If you think I wasn't the first one to fucking go ahead and do what I had to do, trust me, you got this shit damn right. It's like, we had a ball, man. Like, we'd be at the playground at the jungle gym, you know what I mean, on the swings, you know what I mean, playing two-hand touch. If we had grass, we was playing tackle. Like, we had so much fun, you know, growing up as kids, you know what I'm saying? And I learned how to swim by sneaking into the pool late at fucking night in my complex. Like I would literally go to the pool with all of my friends. And, you know, this was when I was like 6 or 7 years old. We would literally wait till the sun go down. It'd be dark. And when the pool was closed, we would literally go in the pool. Because we knew all the staff members would be off work. Nobody was at work after 7 p.m. And we would sneak in the fucking pool, hop the gate, and we would swim all night until security came and kicked us out. That's how I learned how to swim. You know what I mean? I remember going and playing ding dong ditch, knocking on people doors and running and shit. I remember playing hide and go get it. You know what I mean, with the girls, and hide and go seek with everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, those were like clutch moments that I truly miss so much, man. Like, I can't help but think about when he mentioned like meeting at the meter box, the power box, you know what I mean, after school and kicking it. Man, I remember coming home from school and we'll meet at the power box and we'll be singing all the newest songs that just came out, man. Whether it was a Lil Wayne song, a Nelly song, a T.I. song, you know what I mean? Like, we was at the box singing that Young Jeezy, Gucci Man. Like, oh my gosh, like, y'all have no idea. Those were the greatest moments of my life. Like, I would do anything to have those moments back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I I I remember we used to get on our skateboards, our scooters, and our bikes, and the skate park would be literally all the way across town. We would literally get on our scooters. Some of us walked bikes, roller skates, and we would go mobbing all the way across town. Not even thinking about the shit. We just knew we wanted to go to the skate park when we would go. Like, and we'd be mobbing for like 30, 45 minutes. But when we got there, we had so much fucking fun. And it'll be a long way back, long journey home. We probably get into some shit, you know what I mean? But, those was the nights, days, moments that it was so much worth it, man. So much worth it. He mentioned that, his kids, once they got done with everything, they got straight on social media, playing video games and all of that. Now, don't get it twisted. I definitely had my share of video games. However, being outside and running with the gang was my top priority. I didn't really care too much about playing video games at the time. I just knew I wanted to be outside. You know what I mean? And on the flip side of that, when I was inside, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate. I know y'all remember them intimate moments where you knew somebody was getting ready to drop a new music video, world premiere. World premiere. Yo, like, you just knew whatever you was doing, that shit had to stop. Whether you was cooking, whether you was folding clothes, it don't matter. That had to stop because you couldn't miss that video drop, man. Come on. Let's be real. Everybody watched MTV at some point in time in their life, especially if you was growing up in the early 2000s. Room Raiders, Next, Fear Factor, Real Chance of Love, I Love New York, for the Flavor of Love, like the Tila, like, bro. You just knew that when that shit came on TV, you had to be in front of that TV, man. American Idol, like 106 in Park. Come on, man. Like, back then, it was so much more intimate. And I say it was so much more intimate because that literally had to have your undivided attention. It got your undivided attention. Because you didn't have a cell phone to be looking at who was doing what on social media and who just made a post and who talking about who and who got the nicest jewelry. You didn't have time to or anything like that back then. You just knew that something was coming on at 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. and you had to be there for that shit. That was so much more worth it, man, because you had your family, you had your friends, and everybody was paying attention. And then after, y'all can all have a conversation about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all miss times for those of y'all who was born and enjoy life before social media? Do y'all miss those times? Like, what are some of the experiences that y'all missed the most before the social media shit and the whole internet frenzy hit in general? You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is HxnchxTV. I see y'all on the next drop. Peace.